The Dolphins' offense has remained relatively stable, even seeing some improvements. However, the defense has raised concerns among fans, especially with the departures of key players like Christian Wilkins, Andrew Van Ginkel, Xavier Howard, and Deshaun Elliott. The defense appears weaker than last season, which has many fans worried. There are additional concerns about the health of Jaelan Phillips and Bradley Chubb, both of whom suffered injuries last season. Their availability at the start of the season is uncertain. On top of that, the defense will need to adapt to a new defensive scheme for the second year in a row, which might affect their performance in the first few games. Despite these concerns, there is reason to be optimistic about the Dolphins' defense this year. While losing important players is tough, the Dolphins have brought in several talented additions. Replacing someone like Christian Wilkins isn't easy, but the team has signed multiple defensive tackles to add depth. Zach Sealer, coming off a career year, remains a strong presence on the line. Additionally, the signing of veteran Calais Campbell brings leadership and familiarity with Anthony Weaver's scheme from their time with the Ravens. Campbell might not be in his prime, but his experience and influence in the locker room are invaluable. Even if Phillips and Chubb aren't ready to start the season, the Dolphins have bolstered their roster with promising talents like Chop Robinson and Mohamed Kamara. Both players have shown potential and could step up if needed. Of course, everyone hopes Phillips and Chubb will be healthy by the season opener. Tackling was a major issue for the Dolphins' defense last year, particularly among the linebackers. The addition of Jordan Brooks could address this problem. Brooks brings more speed, physicality, and better tackling to the linebacker core, potentially making a significant upgrade over Jerome Baker. Adding Anthony Walker provides further depth and might be an underrated move that pays off during the season. In the secondary, losing Xavier Howard and Deshaun Elliott could have been major setbacks. However, the Dolphins made strategic moves to strengthen this area. Howard had been declining in performance, and replacing him with Kendall Fuller, who had a better season last year, looks like a smart move. Jordan Poyer comes in as a strong replacement for Elliott, bringing more experience to the team. The recent addition of safety Marcus May also adds depth and reliability to the defense. A new defensive coordinator can make a big difference, and Anthony Weaver could be exactly what the Dolphins need. Although Vic Fangio is a highly experienced coach, his time in Miami was not successful. Fangio's conservative, non-blitzing scheme struggled against mobile quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes. Additionally, Fangio's tendency to call plays from the suite rather than the sidelines created a disconnect with the players. In contrast, Weaver is expected to bring a more aggressive approach, including timely blitzes. He has already established a better relationship with the players and coaches. His system is simpler and easier to learn, which should help the players get on the same page quickly. Crucially, Weaver will coach from the sidelines, allowing him to motivate and connect with the players more effectively.